Aloha everyone. For today's teaching tip, I thought I would just share the pluses and minuses, advantages and disadvantages of the different homepage views in Canvas. This can actually be a very important thing to consider for your students. This determines the ease of which they will be able to go through your course and how much they have to hunt for things and try to figure out how the course operates, especially as you teach remotely. You don't have the ability to instruct them face to face on the things that are coming up. So it's always a good idea to present things to the students in a very kind of easy way so that they can navigate the course simply and figure out what exactly they need to do to succeed. So there are basically 5 ways to view a course in Canvas. And we're going to focus on 4 of those. One of them is pretty technical. One, it's not commonly used, especially for teachers, but we'll quickly review the other 4 possibilities. So here I have a course in Canvas, and so to change your home page, off to the right here, you'll see this button, choose home page. Right now I have the course activity stream set up, so we'll look at that one first. This is a way that Canvas presents information to the students according to kind of what is happening in the course, what's the latest thing that's happening, what's coming up, what are the announcements that the teacher has given recently, those type of things. It's pretty similar to the ideas of kind of Facebook, right? So this it has an activity stream. What is the most recent activity in the course? So, we think, okay, well, maybe that's a good way to look at the course. The problem with this is that often students are looking for information and content very specifically. And so it can be difficult. It's kind of like looking up a past post on Facebook. You try to look for those past events or past things can be very difficult. And so sometimes, it can be difficult for students to find information as if this is the home page. So typically, I usually discourage this as the homepage for a course in Canvas, but it has its pluses in that it gives students kind of recently what's going on. If you give a lot of announcements in your course, this may be a good fit for you. So the next version we'll look at is course modules. We won't look at the pages front page course. That's a pretty technical approach to Canvas. If you're going to design your own front page using HTML and other coding, if you're going to code your own page, and usually teachers aren't interested in kind of doing that, so we won't really address that in this video. But modules is actually the one I encourage faculty to use. It's the simplest. It does take a little bit of time to set up because you do have to create modules for your course and then put your content into those modules and organize it. But from the student's perspective, it is the easiest way for them to navigate the course because it presents all of the course content in a very sequential fashion. And so the students can go to the home page and say, okay, this is the next thing I need to do. And it's a way to present content sequentially that may not show up in their to-do list. The students have this to-do list over here, and that's great, but sometimes you want them to view things that maybe don't have a due date. And so this is a way to ensure that you can say, hey, make sure you go to the course homepage, the content's there. So to create a module, this usually will be blank, this page, when you set up the module view as the home page. And you just click on plus module. You can give the module a name, add prerequisites. We won't go into that in this video, but you can add prerequisites for a module so that they have to finish one module before entering another module. You can set up those kind of guidelines. So if you're interested in doing that. Then it creates something like this in which you can put course content. The nice thing about the module view is if your course is new, you can actually create content right from the module view. You don't have to go to the assignments page. You don't have to go to the quizzes page. You can just create the content right from here. To do that, you just hit the plus button, and then you click new assignment. You can create the new assignment right here, or you can add content you've already created. So if you have an assignment you want to add to the module, or a quiz, file, page, discussion, a text header, which is just text, a URL, all these things you can add to it. So it's a very flexible way to add content and present content to the students. So you can see here in this module I have 4 quizzes here. This is my syllabus module. I want them to review the syllabus, take a quiz on different parts of the syllabus. And then I have a page here. This is actually just a dummy page just to show you what a page would look like. Assignments down here. So you can also publish and unpublish all content from the module view. So it's a very good way to kind of run your course from the module view. Okay, the next view is the assignments list. So I'm going to actually show you what it looks like from a student view. It looks a little bit different between teacher and student view. So we'll go to student, turn on student view here. And you can see here it shows by date. So this is presenting the assignments. Everything that has points or a due date by that due date. So you can see here I have some undated assignments that it will present to the students. And these are the upcoming assignments. And then it lists their past assignments. Okay. So this is a good way to kind of just show what's due. Now, the disadvantage here is that it does not show the students things that are maybe don't have a due date or even don't have a grade. Like let's say you have created a page with a PowerPoint presentation or a video that you want them to watch. You can't present it to the students on the assignments view. So it's limited to things that have grades and that are assignments. So the assignments and quizzes would basically be all that you can present to them. The student can also show by type. So if you have assignment groups, prepare, engage, improve is how I have set these up. And so it shows that content to the student in that way. Okay. So we'll leave student view here. And we'll go to the last homepage type, and that is the syllabus view. The syllabus view is good if you want to have the students be presented with the syllabus all the time, to have reminders of different aspects of the course. Yeah, we'll choose student view here. It is a little bit different in student view. So if you have some text up here that you put into your syllabus page, it will show up. And then it presents the students in a very sequential order, all things with due dates, and then things without due dates it kind of puts at the bottom. So a good way for sequential ordering. But again, it does not show pages, links, things like that. This is only things with a due date. So again, assignments, quizzes, those types of things would be present here. So hopefully that helps. This is just the different ways to present the homepage, a course homepage, to your students in Canvas. Thank you very much.